I'm cheating a little bit because I'm filming this week for next week's video, but I think we have some cool stuff that we're gonna try and get done today. It is gorgeous outside. I have this on, but mainly just because when I drive on the Gator I get a little chilly, but other than that it's like awesome weather. So we're gonna go do some work on the skim pad. We're gonna go test a new DVD at the Strike Zone for our intro video. I haven't burned a DVD in a long time, so got that done. But the big thing is that we're going to be going and working over the shop on those floats and on the skim pad. Alright, so here's our first thing that we're going to do right now. I'm going to pull these apart, and they have some leaks and some cuts in them, so I have some stuff to patch that. So we're going to get some stuff mixed up. We're going to get it on the holes and make these watertight again so that they will make our dock float. So next project, gonna see about moving this tarp and getting it down to dirt before we put the new tarp on, so that I can make this drain a little bit better to the north. So on the days that we need to drain it to clean it and refill it and things like that, we don't have as many. Right now we have a couple of dips in it. It just makes it so that we have to do more like sweeping and pushing the water to the north. So my hope is if I can move these tarps, that we can then grade it a little bit more in between the dips so that the water will drain out on its own. We'll see. Happy Monday. We have a very sunny day, a very almost bluebird sky day. It's kind of like a Colorado sky, which is great. Sorry about the shaky camera. I kind of have my hands full right now, but it's a gorgeous day, and Joe and I are going to go out and about and get some things marked for some groups coming in that are going to be helping us out. We're going to be building a new initiative, or at least talking through it, and I'm going to have him do the building of it, so that can get implemented hopefully soon. We'll be heading back to the skim pad. That was the other thing. So we have a few things on our list to get done on this beautiful day. So we'll take you along for the ride and see what happens. So yeah, it's generally been a really good day. So we'll see you in a little bit and show you what we're going to be working on. What do you think? Here's a little Pico cameo. Joe and I are heading over to the Strike Zone here to get some stuff delivered, and so I thought I'd let her out to run for a minute and go to the bathroom since it's so sunny. So in the truck we loaded some boards that are from an old thing that we got rid of, but the boards are in decent good shape, so we're gonna use them to patch some spots and maybe make some new bunkers over on the Strike Zone. The Strike Zone is going to be looking really good for this spring and summer. Joe's been doing a ton of work over there, which I completely appreciate. So we're going to get that stuff delivered. I'm going to head to the bike trails to mark up some stuff, and then Joe is going to be working on the Strike Zone. We're going to kind of kill two birds with one stone while we're over there to get some stuff knocked out and ready to rock. Man, I was hoping to get a video of Joe driving out into the Strike Zone with the Gator. We have it loaded up with some plywood. We have it loaded up with some ropes, and he's going to go take care of some things to make those new bunkers. Maybe later we can head that way and see what he's gotten accomplished. I am going to be walking into the bike trails. So we're going to head in. Nate and I did some work on this, golly, like early February maybe, or even January. So I'm going to get to that point, and then I'm not necessarily going to be doing the work right now. I'm just going to be marking trails, because we're going to have some people coming through to help get these fully cut and usable for hiking and maybe down the road biking, but we'll see. But you can see we got some big trees down, we have some leaners, So that group said they'll also help us with a lot of this stuff that just needs to get cleaned up. So we're going to clean up some of these woods back here. We're going to clean up over by the red pine house, behind the white pine house a little bit here, and we're going to do some thinning and removing of brush in these woods to try and get these a little bit more healthy, so that we can encourage the good trees to keep growing and get rid of the bad trees. So, and we're going to do some work over by Laura's house to get that looking good as well. Stay tuned on all that stuff. Hopefully it'll be coming later this April or into May, and you'll be able to see some big changes and some really cool things happening over here. All right, so I'm back in the truck. Joe finished his project on the strike zone. He's coming up now. We were just putting some stuff away and he's getting the gator. And then we just came out of the bike paths. He helped me with some marking and clearing in there. So those are now at least decently marked and decently clear. They're walkable, but not easily. And then I'm gonna come out a little later in the week and see if I can open them up just a little bit more to make it easier for the people coming in to help with us. For now, we're gonna head back over to the skim pad and we're gonna get some stuff going with that. You know, some things we do is a little trial and error. So you try something, it doesn't work, or it does work, and this is one of the times that it didn't work quite the way I expected it to. So Joe and I are gonna go try and get some stuff going on the skim pad. It'll be similar to what I did last week on the skim pad that I recorded. I think it made the video last week, so I'm just going to probably skip recording it unless it goes really well, or maybe I'll show you the fruits of our labor if it works. So we'll see you in a little bit on this beautiful Monday. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's a little overcast, kind of cloudy, a little windy, but generally a nice day. I'm going to be heading back into the trails in here in a minute. We are hopefully constructing and installing a bridge today, so we're going to get some of that recorded and how we do that, so you'll be able to see that a little bit of what's going on. So I'll bring the camera along with me today and we'll see what we can get filmed for you. Alright, here we are. So these are the parts that we're going to turn into a bridge. I have some other supplies I need to go grab from the shop, but these will go down over in that area when it's time to put them together. So got to do some reinforcing, and then once the reinforcing is done, we're going to lay the tread down, get it across the creek. We should be ready to rock. So I'm getting a little low on battery. I didn't realize that, so I'm going to turn this off instead of recording what I'm doing, but then I'll show you snippets as we go. Okay, we're heading down to where this bridge is going to go, hopefully. Got to do a little scouting. I have a retired climbing rope, so my plan is to get this across the creek, tie it off real tight, and then use that to slide the new bridge supports across on. So we are gonna probably put it right about here. We should have plenty of distance. We may have to do a little bit of tree pruning, but this should get us 9/10 of the way there. All right, so Stefan's here. We got one truss across. It's looking really good. We're gonna tie it into the other one here in a minute, but we gotta go to the chapel first. So Stefan's going to get something to help shore this end up a little bit. Once that's shored up, we'll go do what we gotta do, and then we'll be back to finish it off. Hey look, it's a hunter outside of the office.
They let me out today. I get fresh air, it's great.
He's not gonna get away that easy. He actually helped me carry the other truss down there. So when I get back, I'm gonna go grab some, I'm gonna go drop him back at the office, and then I'm gonna go to the office or to the shop and get some stuff for the bridge to shore some stuff up. And so I'll show you that other truss that he and I just carried down there when I get back. All right, so we're getting there. Obviously we're not walking across it quite yet, but this is the idea. Got a little bit more to get out there and get screwed down, and hopefully soon We have some stuff to trim. You can see we got some cleanup to do. We have to shore up some things yet. So this is not the finished project, but I'm hoping the next time I turn the camera on, it will be to walk across this and show you how great it is. All right, so we got the crew here. We got the bridge there. It's not quite done, so we have some boards marking it off. But tomorrow, we should be able to finish it. All right, so we're done. The bridge is finished. I just have a little bit of cleanup to do. I think it came out really good. I'm really excited that we can open this up and have people start using it, which is a really cool feature. I was putting some final touches on this morning on the bridge. I think it came out really good. It's super solid. I gotta take down this rope, and then we just gotta put up our 1 person at a time sign, and this bridge will be ready to rock. So yeah, so that'll wrap it for this week. I hope you guys have a great week, and we actually for the next 2 weeks won't have a day in the life video, but we'll see you closer to the end of April. Hopefully our first video back will include our volunteer workday. So if you want, there's still time to sign up for that. If you want to come help out on the volunteer workday, it's like mid-April, but we'd love to see you on that day. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great Easter, and God bless.